We're live? Oh shit,
We're
quit taking your
live.
snap.
We're live.
We're live.
We're
Stop looking at feet, Noah.
What?
Stop looking at feet.
Oh, I snapped
Yeah,
and that was my bad.
stop looking at
Nope, it's
Kristen's
not feet.
Oh, that just makes it sound worse.
Oh,
Stop
something
looking.
absolutely derailed it.
Stop looking at her. The soles of her feet. There we go.
Nope. We're just gonna casually move right on past this because it's Monday night, motherfuckers, and you are live in living color with the Degenerates with Dice Monday Night RPG podcast coming to you from the bowels of the internet's basement at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. It's after 7:03 because we don't know what the fuck we're doing. The only time zone that is real and or matters, ladies and germs. How the fuck are you doing?
You know,
Tired.
2 out of 6 of us are in that one time zone, and then the other 4 are in the Eastern time zone. So you are outnumbered.
And
Listen,
2 of us are
No.
We have the most personalities.
No.
and
As the two faces of the party.
And 2
We're
of
the
us
centers of
only
attention.
live within 30 minutes of each other. So how
Literally.
about that?
Still the centers of
I
attention.
I think all of our states would probably still be smaller than theirs.
Yeah, let's
Combined,
be real.
but it's okay.
We have the most personalities.
It's
in our heads,
okay.
okay.
Pennsylvania has big dick energy, but in a
Listen,
small man
me and
body.
Kristen put the whore in attention whore, goddammit.
The horror, what?
We said
The
we put
whore in
whore in
attention
attention whore.
For sure.
It all
One
rhymes.
Oh my god, do we have a full fucking crew today? We got Joe. He's back. He said Noah and Kristen are not allowed to be in charge ever again anymore. Not fucking happening.
They did a good job.
Ish? Question mark?
No, they did a good job.
I
and
tried
they
to
will-
wrangle you two.
We
They will
had
do it
audio.
again.
Lady, you can't wrangle a fucking herd of cats. Do not.
I can wrangle my children so easily.
Don't say that. That's weird.
I can.
He said wrangle, not strangle.
Oh,
I said wrangle. I said I can wrangle.
We got
children.
Natalie. We got Jen.
Hi guys.
We got my evil twin.
That's me. Woo
We got Zoe.
woo!
And the internet's favorite dipshit, me.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, what am I doing?
okay. Let's start off with some gaming wins since we're, 5 minutes past where we normally are at this time.
Can I go first?
Yes.
No, you don't have a gaming win.
Okay.
Yes, go first.
Oh.
My gaming wins. I got to play with Zoe and with Noah. And hey, Grumpy.
Grumpy.
And that we didn't drive Joey crazy. That is probably top win.
No, it was so much fun.
You guys still are friends.
Yes. And
I would like to add that Zoe drove me and Kristen crazy.
I'm sorry.
pick your fucking
Like,
character, man.
like Noah
If you
hasn't
didn't-
driven.
No. Because here's the thing. When Zoe pops into this game and goes, oh, you guys are already in, I'm just going to randomize a character real quick and pop in. It'll take me 2 seconds. And me and Kristen went, okay.
10
An
minutes.
hour
later.
and 15 minutes later.
It was not an hour and 15 minutes later, you lying sack of shit.
Well, then she goes, "Yo, what do y'all need or whatever?" I was like, sitting there going, like, "Neither one of us are healers."
You
Yeah, we have
said
no
we also
heals
needed a
and no
tank, so
damage.
I went
Yeah, no, he
to
was
a
like, we
tank.
we were vibing. That was all we were doing. We was fucking vibing.
It's
You
just
said you
hard
needed a
sorcerer
damage.
vibes all day. That's it.
You needed a damage monkey, and I became the damage
Oh
monkey.
yeah, you did.
You don't need heals if you don't take damage.
I'll tell you what.
Exactly.
Sunday
I was
was
doing-
not the damage monkey. Sunday
I
was
was doing so much
was
damage.
lightly armored, to say the
Sunday
least.
was naked.
What are you talking about, bro?
I'm still having
I
I went in
nightmares.
there with a
about
loot
what
and
I
a dream.
saw.
And then I have my life win is that I finally got off my ass and mailed fucking Noah his shit.
Mhm.
Yeah, we saw that.
No.
Oh, you
Yes,
didn't see
my
all
boss
of it.
was not a fan of the desk decoration, by the way.
Why?
He was like, I don't know, man. I just think that that's not appropriate. And I was like, yeah, duh. That's why I did it.
Have you met Noah?
Wait, who was
And-
it again?
Huh? El Jefe?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep, I hung the captain tag up on the other side of my door right there. So it's just says captain. I have already used 2 of the sticky notes. I don't still know who this white baby belongs to, but
I did
we'll
put a
figure
white
it out.
baby in a bag and said, "Whose white baby is this?"
Whose goddamn white baby is that?
And instead of dinosaurs this time, I got ducks.
Ooh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sean would be excited for
And I would be wearing my sleep token shirt, but it is currently in the dryer because I wore it all fucking weekend.
Oh yeah.
So
And he got a
instead,
bunch
you
of
have a
stickers
My
that were
Chemical
suspiciously
Romance
shaped
shirt.
like vaginas. So
Mhm.
just vaguely vagina shaped stickers.
Yeah, chat was like, so are all these stickers for me? I was like, nope, just that one specifically.
I sent her an emo cow.
Aw.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, and I sent him an end of life journal.
Yeah. Yeah.
It says, "I'm dead now. It's your problem."
Mm-hmm.
So that's got directions for chat to sell all your Magic the Gathering cards
Nope.
for $1
Nope.
right?
Were you gonna be like a pharaoh and be buried with them?
Nope. That's a, hey, call Uncle Bestie and give him all these cards and let him sell them and give you the money.
Yeah.
Because if you and your mother sell them for what I told you I paid for them, that's a very bad idea.
Yes, I say the same thing about my craft supplies and my yarn and my fabric.
Now my guns.
Mm.
It was
How
on
much
sale.
was that Glock? Oh, just $50. Don't worry about it.
Everything's $50, motherfucker.
That's a Papa problem, not a you problem.
Yeah.
But I couldn't just send him a shirt. I had to put him other, like I couldn't just send a box with a shirt in it. So
Yeah. We opened it up and Courtney went, "Is it your fucking birthday?" I was like, I would hope that you would know better.
nope.
No, you just had that recently.
Hmm?
Yours is
No, my birthday's in
yours is
May, bro.
June.
May.
No, it's in May.
I was thinking it was June. I'm
End of
sorry.
May. Big Gemini energy over here.
Gemini Scorpio. Over
That's
here.
why I was thinking it was.
Because that's why you my evil twin.
Yo, we were bad influences on each other.
Yeah, yeah, we are.
Y'all are bad influences on everybody.
That's
No,
not
my
true.
fault, y'all listen. We
Hmm.
just have the frequency. It's like we speak to each other and I'm like, yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
As the phone call between her and I went the other day when I was getting really close to crashing out at work,
Yeah.
and she's like, "But why didn't you call me?" And I was like, "Because if I called you, you would tell me, no, just hit them. It's okay. They're wrong. You're right. Everybody else is stupid. Assault them." And
Wait,
then
talk
I
to
would
you
be
guys
in jail.
I talked to y'all instead, not me.
So you either have the voice of reason or
Me,
the
never.
voice of what's the word? Echo chamber.
Oh no,
Mm.
Chris is an echo chamber for me. 100%.
Like, what does your gut tell you? Do that.
Do it. Do it.
Anybody
You
else
know,
got any
make
gaming
sure-
ones?
Look at Joe keeping us on track.
I
That's why
know.
we missed you, motherfucker.
The only gaming one I have is for Fallout 76. I finished that whole fishing event thing
Oh, yeah. I didn't know.
yesterday, so I got all that stuff done.
It's just
I
tickets,
hate
right?
fishing.
Yeah.
Yeah, well then you there's a little miniature scoreboard, and it sucks that you have to claim
Oh, I
item
know.
A in order to unlock
Everything in
item B.
order.
Oh, I
It's
just had
just-
no tickets to get it all anyway, so I didn't do anything with the fucking fishing.
I thought about that too because I did that last time they did a mini season,
Yeah.
and I was like, I just have all these tickets, so but I'm sitting at rank 129.
Oh yeah.
So like I'm still just sitting on tickets anyways until I hit 150, so I can start getting more atoms.
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah.
Wonder how many atoms I have.
All of, are you sure Fallout first still active?
I don't know.
Oh shit.
I
You
haven't
remember
logged in
when
in
I
like
came
6
back to
months.
Fallout after paying for Fallout first for 3 years and not knowing about it?
My
I was like,
God.
what the fuck?
He's
I
right.
bought the
All in.
Dude, I bought the entire fucking ketchup for every season off the store.
And then like 3 days later, it's like I'm broke.
Kristen's like, oh, it's only like 100 fucking atoms on the store. And I was like, yeah, about that.
How's
What
the
happened to the
schoolwork
63,000 you had?
You got that tax money. It goes real quick.
Yeah. So I don't really have any gaming wins recently, other than I played AD&D a couple weeks ago, but that was the last time you saw me, and we got a lot done. It
Are
was
you
really
feeling better
good.
now?
I'm feeling a little bit better. I got sick at AD&D, so that's my gaming loss.
Gross.
And I've
Aw.
been sick ever since. Yeah. So that's about it for me.
Yeah.
What
You
does
kinda did a
Opticap to say?
standstill.
Yeah.
That's the Todd father. Thank you.
Grace Todd.
What?
Or Daddy Howard, as I like to call him.
Any other gaming wins?
I got a little bit one kind of
Yeah.
piggybacking off of Jen's. I hit rank 167 on the
Oh, yeah.
scoreboard.
Nice.
I have a problem. My very much comfort game.
That's all
That's
right.
good.
Hey,
And
video games got me through depression. Well, through
Literally,
severe depression.
that's honestly how I got into Fallout. A few years ago, I had a bunch of family members die, like all within 6 months of each other,
Oh shit.
very sporadically.
Yo,
And
you trying to copy me?
And then my husband and I were moving. He had to move across the state without me, so I was all alone
Oh,
dealing
God.
with grief. And then I was like, "What is this game? Fallout
And you didn't
4?"
have us.
I literally had no one out there
Jesus.
at the time. And I was like, "I want to play Fallout 4." And then it became my whole life because it was literally the only thing that kept me like not.
Upright.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
Same.
When I
That's it.
was
Fallout 4 is my comfort game. That's where I
Yeah.
started.
Fallout
Anytime I
3
had,
is
like-
fine.
Anytime
and
I
I
have
turn it
panic
off like all the
attacks,
locations.
yeah, every time my
Okay.
anxiety's bad, I literally just wander and it takes me to like
Yeah.
just a better space in general.
Because at least I don't live in the
Yeah.
in the nuclear apocalypse.
Yeah.
God, I
It
wish.
will always be the nuclear.
God, I
apocalypse.
wish.
I played Fallout 3 so much, like right after high school, because of all my mental health issues.
Yeah.
And it was a great escape.
Yeah.
And it sent me down a rabbit hole of Fallout into the older ones, and then into New Vegas and stuff like that
Yep.
when it came out.
Fallout 2 is so fucking goated.
Fallout 1 and 2 are both goated, but I will say this: the youngins are not gonna get it. Like
No.
they're not gonna get how fucking hard that game is.
No.
It's real hard.
Isn't that so great, though?
Like it's old school hard. Like for us, like that was just normal.
Right.
Like that was just how games were. Like they were just hard. Like you just
Yeah.
didn't.
Yeah, back, you remember when you there were games that you just couldn't beat?
like
Because
remember
you just
Battletoads?
weren't that good. Yeah, no, yes, I
Battletoads?
do. Yeah.
You cannot beat Battletoads. You
Yeah.
can't beat it. And it's just like it's like that. But that was a mainline game.
Turtles in Time. Yeah.
Oh,
Like, they're
I
just-
own Turtles in Time. That
Yeah,
was a
they're just
hard-ass
some
game.
games are
You
hard
can't
as
beat
fuck,
that
bro.
one.
And
Yeah.
some
You
of
can't
you
beat
people just don't got it. You know,
Yeah,
you don't got
like,
it.
Yeah, like I mean, like the OG Zelda games. Like y'all think the new Zelda games are hard?
No.
Yeah, bro.
But
Yeah,
in that
bro.
same vein, though, remember I told you my friend bought the game store? Shout out to Game Store, Waco, Texas.
Yeah.
Go check it out.
Game
He and I
Store.
ran the strategic gaming club together at the school district before we both retired. And I was talking to him one day, and he started crying. He's like, "Gaming saves lives. I'm 1,000% sure it does." So he's willing to go if we get 100 minutes to run the strategic gaming club after school. He's like, "I'm gonna go back up there and do it for them." Because it has to be in schools. It has to be a thing where kids are seen. It has to be a place where kids can go. And I'm like, 1,000%. Like, kids have told me it saved their lives.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was
This
just my
escape
soapbox.
is-
Can't buy
the
drugs
escape
if you're
is
buying
needed.
dice.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well,
I-
You
I
can't
did,
buy
remember
good
Fallout?
drugs if you're buying good dice.
well.
No, what is it?
this
You
economy.
thought I was going to put drugs in your kids' Halloween candy this year? Joke's on you. I'm handing out polyhedral dice.
It's way
I
worse.
can get good dice if I'm making good meth.
Shit's worse.
All right. Anybody else before me?
Zoe?
I
Zoe,
think
did you
got
go?
it, dude. Oh, yeah.
I got to play Baldur's Gate with 2 people,
Oh, yeah, that's
and
right. Yeah.
I mean, that was pretty much it. I mean, I got to read this weekend, so that was an accomplishment within
Hell yeah.
itself.
Hell
So
yeah.
excited. I've been
So you're
updated.
about to be reading a lot more.
No, it's because okay, so part of like my therapy journey and all that fun little shit, I like explained to my therapist, I'm like, yeah, I really do feel like I'm about to enter a depression hole. She goes, how can you tell? And I go, I haven't read. And so I had to force myself to read this weekend. And
Did you read Tusk Love?
I did not read Tusk
You are
Love.
so right.
I can only read one book at a time, or else I go insane because then I'm mixing up plots and stuff, and I want to focus on just one book. Right now,
you focus on one thing.
Yeah,
I
I
have
can.
so many half-read
When
books.
How do you
when
do that?
When it comes to books, I have to solely do attention on that, but I multitask in any other facet of my life except for reading. I cannot do another task while I'm reading. And so I have been reading A Court
must
of
be so
Thorns and
nice.
Roses, and this book has been a fucking trip. So I'm enjoying it.
Smut sluts everywhere.
Okay. Okay, so I have been reading. I actually hated 50 Shades of Grey. That was one of the worst books I've ever read. I made it halfway through the first book before I got so angry I had to put the books down because they were edited so horribly and written so horribly, and the woman was an editor. So like it made me clench my fists in anger. But my friends have been watching me like read these books, and like my therapist told me, she's like, I need you to at least read 5 pages a day. So I was able to this weekend, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to today.
Listen, you can't hate on 50 Shades of Grey. It's a My Kim fan fiction by proxy.
I know it's a My Chem fan fiction. I just don't like the way that it was written because
Technically, Twilight is a My Kim fan
Yes.
fiction, which
Yeah,
inspired 50
exactly.
Shades of Grey.
which then inspired Dakota Johnson to fucking kick Ellen out of celebritydom.
We love it.
Wait,
Thanks,
what
George
happened?
Bush. If he hadn't done 9/11, we'd have never gotten My Kim.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so hold up. I think as of right now in my personal library, I finally hit over 500 books. So I'm halfway to a small library.
Oh,
Hell
when we
yeah.
moved in here, we moved out 2,000 books that his grandma had.
Holy crap.
Legit. I told Will, I said specifically when we do end up buying a house, we're going to have to buy a house that has a really stable foundation. Because I'm going to turn a part of the house into a library. Oh, and Will and I celebrated 10 years together on Friday.
Congratulations.
Yay!
Yay.
I have made it known that he has 1 month to produce a ring of the finest blood diamonds we have ever
Yes, you
seen.
did.
Yes,
Yes, you did.
specifically blood diamonds. Many children
Yes.
must die so you can get
Yeah.
engaged.
I want to see the tears of the streets of those child soldiers on that goddamn blood diamond.
Nothing
Okay.
else is good enough for you, Zoe.
You make
I
Leonardo
know.
DiCaprio proud, damn it.
But she's
Listen,
still within his age range, actually. So
who is?
that's all
Me?
you are. So you
No,
can
I'm
still-
not. I'm over the
You
age
was-
of 25.
Oh, yep, no,
Oh,
you're
yeah.
out.
I thought you were 25. Oh, never mind.
No, I'm almost 30.
You know,
Okay.
My
Oh,
oldest
I'm
said that.
almost 30.
My oldest
I
said that
am-
this year when she turned 25. She was like, Dad, guess what? I said, what? She goes, this is the last year I can date Leo. I went, what the fuck is wrong with you?
No, straight up. Like the closer I get to 30, I think the more comfortable I just get with everything. So
Mhm.
I'm living my best
Yeah.
life.
When you turn
Wait
40, your
till-
transition to bog hag is almost ready.
Yes.
Okay, listen. Like in me and my brain, like the fact that Will is so close to 40 makes me want to throw up and die.
I'm sorry, what?
Because of the age difference between us, it makes me want to throw up. Like I'm closer, he's closer to 40 than I am to 40, and it makes me unwell.
Well, yeah, he's older. That's how that works.
I know, but
That's how
like
numbers
it's a,
work.
He said,
I know. But then like when I think about like, oh, how old was he when I was in kindergarten? Boy was almost in fucking high school. So like
That's not great.
I know.
So, yeah, that's
It
why you
makes-
don't. It's weird when you're younger. As you're older, the age
Mhm.
gap isn't as.
I'm not as worried about
Weird.
it anymore. But when I was 18, it was all I could think about. Like, oh my God, when I wasn't even born yet, Will was in kindergarten and like all this shit. Like, thought about it a
Listen,
lot.
When I was 18, or when I was 17, I was dating a 28-year-old, so I had a big ass sticker on the back of my Geo Metro hatchback that said jailbait, and he did not like it.
Also, I love that you had a Geo Metro. That was one
Yeah.
of my first cars. It was my dad's. He
What a
tried to
piece
give me
of
it.
shit.
Oh, it
Oh,
was
gosh.
great. He ran that
He had
shit
the white
to
at
the
the handle,
ground.
ready to go. Yeah. For
My
sure.
dad
Best gas
had a-
mileage you'll ever
Wait.
get.
That's why
My
my dad
dad
got
had
it. It
a-
was cheap. It was
I
good.
think my dad had a Geo tracker and it was bright.
Oh, the
pink.
trackers are my favorite.
Hell
My
They
dad
were
had
like
a- it was
those
bright
little
pink.
Barbie Jeeps, like the plastic Barbie Jeeps.
Yeah.
That's pretty
My
much just
mom
what
had-
they were, but they were
My
road
mom
legal
had one
somehow.
in yellow.
We called
Yeah,
it
my-
Fifi.
My buddy McQuitty in high school had a yellow one, and it was just like, man, that's the coolest car. Don't wreck. For the love of God, do
then
not wreck in
you
that
will
thing.
die.
That is
No.
the coolest car. Yeah.
Oh,
Then
mom
my-
did
plastic.
tree head on and did fine.
My mom hit a Geo Metro in a 92 Suburban
Holy
Ooh.
with
shit.
a 454.
What was
Ooh.
left of the Metro?
The front passenger seat.
Because
And
then
I'm not
Suburbans are-
kidding. I'm not kidding. As is the case with a Geo Metro 99.9% of the time, Kristen being the only outlier, when we showed up to meet mom at the fucking scene of the wreck with my dad, there was a 500-pound man getting out of the driver's seat of this car.
Oh,
Hell
shit.
yeah.
Yeah.
I say my dad was almost 6 foot tall, getting in and out of a Geo Metro.
Mhm.
But I
Yeah.
will say, he hit so many deer in that car. Living in Pennsylvania, like rural, like we have deer
Yeah.
everywhere.
Yeah,
But what
they're
he would
all
do
over
is
the place.
he would just speed up, and they would almost like ricochet off of it because it was like a
That's
little
what you're
bullet.
supposed
Dynamic
to
as
do,
fuck.
though.
Yeah.
Did you know that?
Don't swerve.
Yeah,
You're
They
supposed to
interned
speed
going.
up to hit a deer.
yeah.
I
he-
just
he
rolled the
hit,
window
like-
down and hang a rifle out.
Yeah. That's dinner.
Well, yeah.
I'm just
Yeah.
kidding, Parks and Wildlife. I don't hunt from a roadway, nor have I
Yeah.
ever.
Yeah, we actually like game wardens. I don't like any other cops, but I like game wardens.
We do love the game warden.
No.
Game wardens scare
They're,
the shit
they're
out of me
solid people. They're solid people.
because they can go
All right.
anywhere.
Oh, yeah,
My,
they can pop up out of nowhere.
my gaming win is that I got to do bard shit this weekend. And that's fun, and we're gonna try to do that again this weekend. My Twitch channel was actually active for the it's a different kind of fun.
Uppies! Uppies!
And my other gaming win is chat came back from D&D on Saturday and was like, Dad, you're gonna think this is great, but I think you may have helped me make my character too powerful.
Oh, good.
Excellent.
Proud of
And
you.
I went,
Oh,
No such
that's
thing.
my girl.
There's no such thing as a broken character.
She's just one-shotting everything in combat. And
That's
everybody
how
else
we
is
like
like,
to play.
I don't get it. How did she get there?
Because my dad's a professional, losers.
Bingo.
That's a professional loser, absolutely.
Yes.
No, no, there was a comma in between.
There you go, Kristen. That's just for you.
Oh, I love you. Wonder Twin
All
Powers.
right.
But-
Now, shall,
All right, let's topic one. Let's do this.
All right. Zoe,
I
you
didn't
get
do the
to pick
homework.
which one. You get to pick which one.
Okay,
There's homework?
I will tell you the titles. Okay, title number 1. Player is obsessed with elves, also thinks she's the main character.
That's me. Wait, no,
Am
not
I
elf,
the
she's main
asshole?
character.
DM ruins role playing by having player character commit mass murder.
Ooh, that sounds
Am I the
interesting.
asshole for counterspelling another player's fireball? Then, am I the asshole for walking out of a coworker's D&D game? Or am I the asshole for not choosing my sister when she split with her partner?
We'll start with mass murder.
Mass murder? Okay, hold on.
What else did you think I was gonna pick, guys?
Yeah.
Do we have
I
another
mean,
vote for
we're
mass
always
murder?
murder hobos.
Let's just go with let's go with
Yeah,
that
go
one.
with that one.
Okay, this is a somewhat short one. This is considered medium. This is from the RPG Horror Stories from 2 years ago from Big Mark 1507. Hello there. I've been playing in a campaign with my friend, the DM, and their girlfriend, a female elf sorceress, and myself, a male human fighter. We had initially had another friend play before he dropped out due to having another child and being a father. In our most recent session, I have leveled up and
Yes,
took
he's
the
the asshole.
In our most recent session, I have leveled up and took the telepathic feat from Tasha's because the elf sorceress had psionics and was able to communicate telepathically with the party. So I had thought it would be cool for my character to have this power, but be unable to control it, and taking lessons from the elf to hone the skill so that he could use it appropriately, role playing. However, I did not take into the account that the DM would literally have everyone I tried to contact roll a saving throw. If they failed, they would die, including a young child that the party had taken in and one of my character's parents, causing a rift between the party characters and setting my character up to face prison time after being tracked down by the DM PC, an investigator crime solver. I ended up in prison where my character would be stabbed in their sleep, fighting back and ultimately succumbing to his bloodlust. He is a werewolf, and this ended combat with the assassin returning to his cell and locking himself away. My character would end up ultimately meeting with the big bad who would cast feeble mind on them, reducing them to an incoherent idiot who could no longer communicate intelligently. Complete and utter overkill. Am I the asshole for wanting to quit this game as nothing bad seems to happen to the rest of the party, at least not on this magnitude?
Kind of the same vein as this one.
I just want to highlight the first comment that I saw.
Mhm.
That kind of that resonates to me. That says, "Bruh, what the fuck? Did
Yes.
you fuck his mom or something?" This is some serious hate shit.
Oh wait, do we have links to these?
Yes, I put links in our chat, Noah. You sweet, precious angel baby.
Oh,
Those
thank
are the
you.
links fucking A.
I was
Alright.
grocery shopping and washing BO off of me. Thank you.
I was working.
I did the hard work for you.
Yeah.
Much
that
appreciated.
That shit seems targeted. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
stop it.
So,
Yeah, those links. That was the real one.
okay, so can we look up if the telepathic feat from Tasha's actually ends up killing people if you try to talk with them if they lose the saving throw?
Is that in-
I don't think anything in 5th edition is save or die.
No, that
I
sounds
don't
like
think
some
they had-
homebrew shit.
They got rid of that in like 3.5.
Not enough.
I don't
ship
think-
pant and unship pant. Unship pant. Oh, that sounds worse than shit pant.
Alright, I'm breaking
Yeah.
up the book.
Oh, hold up. The DM is not a
Okay,
friend.
so I
The
want to say
DM
this.
is his brother.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
no.
definitely.
The DM is
No.
his brother.
Yeah,
Simply
no
for
wonder he's
assholes.
picking on you. You fucking idiot.
Hold up.
May not be the asshole, but you
Wait,
are
what's the
kind
spell
of
called?
dumb.
Telepathy?
Sorry.
Listen, if I could get either one of my brothers to my table, I would kill their characters every fucking session just to prove a point of brotherly dominance. Okay?
That's like playing Monopoly and
But
Uno
he
together and on crack is what happens.
he
with the
is
siblings and
he
What's
is
the
an
name of this spell?
asshole. What's the
Who's
name
the
of this?
guy?
What?
The
The
spell.
guy who-
Oh, it's a feat.
It's a feat from
Telepathic
Tasha's playbook. It's the telepathic feat, and because the elf sorceress had psionics, which was his brother's character, and he was a human male fighter, so he thought it would be cool if the girlfriend's character taught his character how to communicate telepathically, since she already was able to do that, and it would be interesting for them to do, and he wanted to role play. So like he was trying to like do it in a way that made sense because it was something he liked.
Mm-hmm.
I can almost guarantee you it's not Save or Die.
Hold on,
Yeah.
right now. Can y'all hear me okay?
I mean,
All right, the telepathy feat states that you can communicate with any creature within 60 feet you can see. Then it states that the creature must understand the language. It doesn't say anything about save or die.
Yeah.
Yeah. The 5th edition does not do Save or Die because it's not fun.
Mm-hmm.
That was proven to be not fun to have your character go through all this shit and then one bad roll, and you're dead,
Like, none of this says anything about death at all or saving.
Yeah.
Okay, so unfortunately, this guy's brother's a fucking ass.
Yeah, he's brothers with Noah. That's probably Noah's game.
Okay, so I found this really cool
Oh
comment
yeah, we
chain.
did do that a couple weeks ago, didn't we?
I found this really cool comment chain. I've been playing in a campaign with my friend, and after reading this post, I can safely confirm that this is not your friend, buddy. Someone else comments, that's not your buddy, guy.
Buddy,
Someone
pal.
else comments, that's not your guy, bro. Someone else, that's not your bro, pal. Someone else, that's not your pal, son. I am your father, Luke. That's not your Luke, boss. Like, it's just a chain of people. But yeah, no, it sounds like
he's an asshole.
this guy sounds like an
This
ass.
is a clear, easy one.
Okay,
Yeah.
the DM is the asshole. The poster is not the
DM.
asshole.
Not the poster.
The
Yeah.
poster's the dumbass.
The
But
poster,
also should have left that very long
Yeah, it's
ago.
not my fault that the poster's dumb because he doesn't know how fucking little brothers are in the hierarchy of, brotherly things. Like,
Wouldn't it be
Really?
funny if this was the older brother instead?
No, it's not. I promise you, older brothers would never tolerate this. We would
Yeah.
swing first. No,
he would be in a
Oldest
headlock
sister
before
here.
the
no,
end of
no.
the session.
As the oldest, right? As the
Absolutely
fucking
not.
no, I'm flipping the table and beating you to death with it, and then telling you don't fucking cry and tell mom either, or I will hit you even harder. No, only a little brother would allow somebody to walk over them like this. Yeah, no, I would not. We would not stand for this nonsense ever. Period. And if we find out
Alright.
who you are, we're kicking you out. You're not allowed to be an older brother if you let your younger brother beat up on you. Sorry. make
Next is let's do the elf one.
The elf one? I got this one. I want to read some shit.
You can.
Okay, go on ahead. This is extra long, Noah. So
This
Extra
is
long.
Very long. We might
it's
need to break this
very
up.
long.
We'll break this up into pieces because I'm
Player
sure it's
obsessed with elves also thinks she's the main character.
Yes.
Okay. Just because I'm an asshole and I already see something slightly concerning.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all,
Elves?
if you a YouTuber, please ask me before covering this. Joke's on you, motherfucker. This on Twitch. All right.
we technically are on YouTube as well. But
All right, fuck off. Friend who was DMing another campaign. This person was in.
she just
sorry,
wants to
miss-
keep her anonymous.
Okay, so I'm
Just
just
don't use the name.
Yeah,
Okay.
so don't worry about the edit.
So around this time last year, maybe 2 years ago, somewhere around there, I was a player in a campaign using a homebrew setting and system. Plot number one, props for homebrew. We all love that. Golf clap, golf clap. Plot was a SCP-S survival horror with a twist. Red flag already. Stop doing dumb shit. Our party consisted of the captured beings trying to escape the facility. It was a mix between traditional online roleplay and earlier editions of D&D.
Ooh.
Traditional roleplay was to make up for the lack of a physical board, and this was done through Discord, text-based for archival purposes. In the case, the DM wanted to call back to anything. How fucking long is this? Jesus!
Extra
Fuck, I picked the
long.
wrong one.
It's extra long.
Why
If
am
you
I
want-
doing this?
If you want, we can read in chunks.
Popcorn read.
We were all friends who had done this
Read.
before, so we assumed this would be absolutely no problem. However, a friend who hadn't joined any of blank's
Remember to
campaigns,
change her name. Change her
I
name.
said blank. Everybody's a blank.
Okay.
Wanted to join. Enter blank 2.
Oh, all
Blank
of the
2
names are
really
fake
liked
names.
elves. A lot of people definitely have a default race to play as. Yeah, when in fantasy campaigns, I usually play as an Asimar. Asimir. It's Asimir.
I don't know.
So
I don't
all
know
the
what it
names
is.
that are used are already fake names, so you don't have to come up with a fake name.
They're fun to draw, but something was off about how much Lucy liked elves. It felt almost obsessive, like elves began to become the only conversation topic. We all assumed she was just excited at the time. Despite the setting allowing for essentially any homebrew race that's balanced and the fact that no one else was using traditional D&D races, I was an android rogue borrowing from tiefling stats.
Ooh.
Gussie was a skeleton. Cindy was a humanoid owl creature.
Ooh.
She made an elf. We figured it would be fine. There technically was nothing wrong with it. We assumed she was new to homebrew and was using her default race or recycled character to ease herself in. Her elf rogue also has a pet companion, an undead dog thing. That'll be important later. I'm going to stop this
Ooh.
real quick.
Mm-hmm.
This better get juicy real quick because right now the fucking poster is an asshole. Who cares what this person rolled? Like elves.
Okay.
No, they like elves. No, listen. Here's the thing. They like fucking elves. Okay, so does every fucking mono green player in existence, bro. I like fucking Eldrazi. It's my shit. Fuck off. Sorry.
Noah's hyped.
I am hype, bro. I don't
I mean,
like
there's
people
nothing-
shitting on. Don't
there's
shit
nothing
on
wrong with
somebody's
people-
fucking character that they put any amount of time into. It's not your
If they
fucking
really
problem.
like elves, they could really like elves. People do
Hey,
that.
Yeah, bro. Fucking Zoe
There
is
can-
really into Astarion.
Fucking
Yeah.
love Astarion.
Okay.
I also really
gonna
loved
fucking-
I also really loved Legolas as a child. Legolas was my sexual awakening.
That's a problem.
That makes a lot of
No!
sense. That makes a lot of sense.
That does make a lot of sense. Okay.
Yeah,
Session
we
that
zero
doing
puts a lot
wrapped
Logan,
of
up.
please?
sense.
Everything seems okay. We all get familiar with each other's character. Cindy, however, was not present as she did not join the campaign until far later. Session 1 begins. Lucy continues to talk in the out of character chat about how much she loves her character. A little weird, but I mean, I love talking about a lot of my characters too. Still odd this wasn't covered in session 0. Why the fuck is it? If you like it, why is it weird when she... Okay. My character makes their entrance. They remain hidden out of sight, still suspicious of the group. Technically, nobody is supposed to know they're there without some kind of perception check.
I hate that
Lucy's-
shit. I hate that shit. Right off the bat.
Slowly we're
fucking
starting to see that the
Edgelord
toaster's
rogue
the
in the
asshole.
tavern. They don't
Yep.
see me. They don't
Lucy's
see me.
elf immediately says something along the lines of, "Hello, Melon, I can hear you breathing." She goes to the OOC channel to tell me Melon means friend in Elvish. My character steps out of their hiding place, making some snarky, lighthearted comment about how they don't need to breathe. Then
What?
the elf then says something like, "I am an elf. My enlarged ears could detect your presence." I brushed this off as Mary Sue-ish as it felt. It wasn't that important. I kept my guard up that, well, I'm sorry, bitch. Maybe she loves elves so much she actually knows what the fuck she's talking about, and you fucking don't.
Yeah.
Campaign otherwise
They
goes
are
smoothly
very
for a while.
perceptive people.
Very. That's why I play them anytime I'm fucking doing shit that I can be an elf.
Straight up.
That tracks.
Aside from the elf always pointing out that she's an elf, well, as an elf, it's different when you're an elf. You feel persecuted as an elf. I know how that feels, yada, yada, yada. Every single scene. She's role-playing, you bitch. The elf's dog began to turn into some kind of passive murder hobo
Playing game.
who tried to immediately attack every villain. What's her name? Missy introduced. It backfired, obviously. But then Lucy would get genuinely upset that the DM wouldn't let her zombie dog kill every single NPC that wasn't a good guy. Okay. She would passively aggressive post things like, LOL, villain is lucky they survived that. Dog was probably going easy on them. Ha ha. Okay.
Okay.
At this point, Misty, Gussie, and I already have a private chat open where we're contemplating what on earth we just walked into. Not to mock, but just out of genuine concern for the future of the campaign.
No, it sounds like mocking.
No,
My
Not
dear.
to mock
Yeah,
yet.
Yep, sounds like mocking. At least in our private group chats that we don't invite Zoe to, there's story building going on in the
Right?
background.
Ha ha.
Just kidding, so I love you. In our
Ha,
server,
ha,
we
ha.
also just had some general chatting areas just to hang out, talk about characters of campaign, or even just what you had for lunch, chill stuff. Lucy starts
Jesus
implying she's
Christ,
attracted
this
to
is
elves, like
long.
really attracted to elves, isn't Legolas pretty here. I have an elf problem. I just designed a pretty elf lass for another campaign. I'd smooch her. Okay, I'm scrolling down to figure out what the fucking problem is.
I think they ran into Zoe and were just,
I'm pretty sure they were just playing with Zoe and they don't like
Yeah.
Zoe,
No,
but like
I
it's
never
fine.
played
Zoe's cool
anything
as
like
shit.
this. I never did anything like this where like I think okay, so I'm trying to understand. So they're playing through Discord, right? And all of their interactions are like typing them out and telling everyone what they're doing, right?
yeah,
That's
which
what
I
I'm
hate
understanding.
that.
Dungeon crawlers, probably,
I
right?
hate that. Like,
Well, they
play
said
by
it was
post?
like they said it was like some kind of what was it called? It was a SCPS survival horror with D&D, and they were captured trying to escape a facility.
Okay. So
I don't know
I'm
what that
reading
means.
I'm reading down here. Okay, and just because this fucking whole post is a attention grab
it's-
like I've
this
never
is a
fucking
book.
seen before.
So far,
Yeah.
the poster is the asshole.
Okay, so the poster is definitely the fucking asshole, number one. And yes, I have super scrolled all the way to the fucking bottom. So it sounds like we just have a fucking personality clash here, which yes is a fucking problem, obviously. But you know what? That's why we figure these things out beforehand. Your
My
GM
player
clearly
surveys.
didn't. Your GM clearly didn't have a fucking problem with it. So it sounds to me like you need to grow your game and learn how to be a better player because you played with somebody who was horny for elves. Like,
Yeah.
Oh no.
there's worse things. You could play Magic at a game store
One fucking
Yeah.
podcast
with
is sick.
In
anybody.
person.
Yeah.
Yeah, in person with anybody and just
And
have
smell
your
them.
senses assaulted by the mono blue players. But no, you've got someone horny for elves and you're throwing
Well,
a
here,
fit.
hold on. I just put it in the chat GPT and said, give me a 5-sentence synopsis of this. You ready?
Yes,
Mhm.
thank God.
Go off,
Yeah,
Queen.
this is a
Go
lot,
off, Queen.
man.
Just share your screen. Share your screen.
I don't know how to do that. Hold on.
No.
Just read it to us.
There you
All
go.
right. A group of friends ran a Discord-based SPC-style horror campaign where players escaped anomalies. Everything started smoothly until a new player joined. The new player obsessively fixated on elves, constantly centering attention on her elf character and derailing the plot with overpowered self-insert behavior, including a necromancer dog companion. Despite the group's effort to keep the campaign on track, including private coordination, introducing another strong role player, the new player continued to hijack scenes and ignored the major plot points. Outside of the game, she increasingly crossed boundaries, rewrote real-world history with elves, treated the campaign like the campaign server like therapy, and lashed out at others when they didn't communicate or didn't accommodate her. Eventually, she left in anger, plagiarized another campaign for her own original story, and accused her former friends of abuse when called out.
Damn.
Okay, so
So
number one, Kristen, can you screenshot that and send it to me?
yeah.
I'm gonna pick this
Yeah.
apart line
And,
by
then can-
line.
and also, can you put this?
Actually, hold on,
you
Joe,
can
go
screen
first
share.
because chat is calling.
Here, I'm gonna put it in the
You
Facebook
just-
chat. You can do whatever you want with it.
I'll try to screen share it.
It should be down at the bottom left near your microphone thing.
Yeah.
Where was it? Oh, present. So it's right next to your little picture thing where it says present, to where it lets
You want me
you
to present it?
share the screen.
I can share if you want me to.
I got you.
There it is.
Oh boy,
Yay.
I'm in trouble, guys.
What'd you do?
Chat has requested to host D&D at our house this week.
Haha.
Oh.
Ooh.
Ooh.
We'll show them
Wild
folks how
story.
it's done.
Do I
Now,
have
is
to
she
take a
hosting
leap
the
and
group?
babysit?
Or is she going to DM the group?
No, she's hosting the group.
Okay.
She and I are still working on her campaign. Yeah, we're doing that. But anyway, back to this. Okay. Where's the first thing I was gonna fucking pick on? Okay, here we go. Number one. Wait, nope, I saw it. There it goes. Okay, fixated obsessively on elves. Okay, that's not a problem. horny for fucking elves. Constantly centering the attention on her elf character and derailing the plot with. Okay, we're just gonna
That's
go
a
with
DM issue.
on her elf character and derailing the plot. Number 1 is a DM issue. Number 2, there is such thing as a fucking party face, and if she's got a shitload of charisma, I got fucking news for you bitches. It's her. The
Here's
Okay.
what I'm gonna
100%.
say. Here's what I'm gonna say. In
So-
fifth
Everybody is
edition,
their own main
in fifth
character.
edition, in fifth edition, elves fuck. That's just it.
Elves
That's-
fuck. Sorry.
Elves fuck. They're the
do.
ones you want talking to people. Like,
Yeah.
And
that-
so, like,
I
apparently,
enter
like,
level 1 with 19 fucking charisma. Yeah, I'm doing the talking every
Yeah.
time.
and like they mentioned at the beginning about how like, oh, we're all homebrewing. We all have these cool classes we came
Wait.
up with. Well, guess what? That makes her character cooler because she's not homebrewed.
Can I just
If
say that
everyone was
Well-
special, no one's special.
I just say
sounds like
no
a-
homebrew. Like homebrew just opens up problems.
Well, so I mean, like,
The OP sounds like a pick me girl.
yeah,
Yes.
the OP is a pick me girl for sure. Number 1. Then here we go. Okay. Despite the group's efforts to keep the campaign on track, number 1, not your job. That's the DM's job. Okay.
Or
Including private coordination and introducing another strong role player. Okay.
That
Talking
was
about her
Cindy.
behind her back.
That was
You're
Cindy.
talking about her behind her back instead of talking to her face like a fucking
Yeah.
adult. Because even if you got problems, be a fucking adult. We realize that there are outlying situations, as we discussed in great detail last week. This is not one of them. Okay. This person continued to hijack scenes and ignored major plot points. Welcome to fucking tabletop.
That's
Yeah.
also a DM issue.
Is it first time at the fucking table rolling dice? If you're all running homebrew fucking characters and a homebrew campaign, I bet it's not. So, the fuck are we talking about? Where'd my screen go?
I don't know.
Oh,
I'm not in control.
Joe's clicking things. Okay. Outside the game, she's
Nothing.
increasingly crossed boundaries. I don't know what the details of those boundaries are, but I didn't see anything crazy. Rewrote real world history with elves. That's called fanfic. Treated the
Millennial.
campaign server like therapy. Duh. Who
Yeah.
the fuck doesn't?
It's free therapy.
Yeah.
Welcome to therapy.
And lashed out at others when they didn't accommodate her. Normally, I would say I'm not fucking a fan of this, but if you accept her at your table and you already know that she's horny for elves and you don't let her be horny for elves, you cannot get mad at her when she fucking wants to be horny for elves. Okay?
So here's the
It's a DM
thing. This is a conversation that needs to be had. It just says you're driving the campaign this way. We want it this way. If that doesn't work, that's okay. We could go our separate ways, but it's messing with the chemistry. They obviously don't have chemistry with this girl, and that's okay. But this is a private conversation to be had.
Yeah, you're just
Um,
at this point you are airing so much shit out to the internet.
Yeah.
It doesn't need to be aired out. And hold on, before I fucking go any further, just to let you know how much of a fucking idiot you are. Okay? You posted in a public Reddit forum. Please ask me before covering this.
Negative.
No, we're not. gonna
I'm
do that.
sorry, but like you put this dumb shit out there. Welcome to the internet where we rickroll motherfuckers for a living. Okay?
Yeah.
Like
Once it's on the internet, it's there.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Like, I just, even with the fucking, especially with the Chat GPT fucking 5-sentence summary, like, even at the
Yeah.
very end, eventually she left in anger. No shit. I can see why she'd fucking leave because it sounds like she played with a bunch of, I can't say that word.
Yeah, I mean, they didn't mix. They had.
And then plagiarized another campaign for her own original story.
that's called.
She
Yeah.
That's
No
Nothing
shit.
how we do it.
okay, so she plagiarized Lord of the Rings. That's the campaign they're referencing. She
Okay.
plagiarized Lord of the Rings.
Okay.
Every other fucking fantasy campaign ever written in the history of
Yeah.
fucking ever.
Yeah.
And then
yeah,
accused
like
her
that's-
former friends of abuse when called out. Yeah, because y'all
Okay.
fucking abused the shit out of this person. Like,
Hold
straight
on,
up.
I'm still reading. I'm trying to see. She stole. She's okay. So who was Gloria in the situation? Gloria was someone
the DM,
else.
I believe.
A friend of the DM who was playing. Okay, so Gloria was the DM of another campaign that Lucy, is that what we called her? Lisa, Lucy was in. So she was in this campaign where it gave off. It was like, so their campaign had dark real world topics like cults, queer phobia, religious trauma, violence stemming from bigotry, drugs, and etc. And he handles these topics amazingly well, but he makes sure that everyone knows that, hey, I might be talking about this. Do not join in on this. Like, basically does like a trigger warning. And he goes, if you are not comfortable with this, don't join. So then, hold on, where was it? So moving down where it said it. So a few months later, someone, hold on, she got, where was it? So a few months later, someone found another one of Lucy's social medias, and she had made an account for her quote unquote original story. She planned to publish online that was just entirely plagiarized from one of Gloria's campaigns, down to every single detail. She stole his NPCs, his world building, his lore, his plot points, all of it, except she removed everything she didn't personally like and made herself insert the savior of everything and everyone who smited all evildoers. She hated redemption arcs for some reason. Like, she legitimately thought you were a morally bad person if you wrote one. We didn't find this out until way later. So then someone from Gloria's campaign anonymously like said like, hey, you stole this from fill in the blank person. And they were like, just being like, can you not do that? And so then Lucy typed out 2 full paragraphs on how this was a coping mechanism for them and how they wanted her to do a toaster bath, and this gave her gender dysphoria. She got institutionalized before finishing off with her wannabe Charles Dickens phrase, "You have earned the title of being my abusers. Let this word of damnation cut through your soul and pierce your hearts like a knife." Paraphrased, it was even more dramatic than I believe. So, okay. I think in this situation, everyone's the asshole.
Yeah, they kind of all a bunch of dicks.
But still,
they're all a bunch of dicks.
Yeah,
here's the thing. Like, okay. The demanding that the DM change his lore and things because you don't like it. Okay, I get it.
But at the same time,
that's
it's
a
the
no
DM's
for me,
role.
At the same time, just leave that fucking game, like 100%. You know, I get that.
And he told her like, "Hey, this is what's gonna happen in my game. If you don't like it, don't join." And she was like, "Okay."
Right. Now, I have thoughts on that we can make for another topic later. But like, yes, is she the asshole for making the DM demanding the DM change his lore? Yes. Also, everything that I said previously still fucking applies.
Still holds up in court. Still holds up in court, lawyer. Still holds up in court.
I don't have any problem. I don't have any problem with her really liking elves. That's kind of a you problem if you can deal with it or not. Like, I probably wouldn't want that at my table. You know what I mean? And I would let her know, like, hey, it's probably isn't the table for you. You need to be with another bunch of family.
And like,
kids.
even if she's super fucking into elves, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so be super into elves, play a fucking elf, never fucking have any kind of diversity whatsoever in your characters. Okay, cool.
That's fun.
That's great. That's you. Do you. If it's becoming a problem at my table, I'm going to go, hey, listen, check it out. I don't mind you being, party face and blah, blah, blah. Everybody gets a turn to shine here, right? So if I ask you to kind of just roll it back, just out of respect for the table. Like, obviously, handle it like a fucking adult. Be a big boy or girl. Use your fucking words. It's okay. Talk to people. And maybe, because it doesn't sound like this person was confronted face to face. It sounds like a bunch of fucking keyboard warrior bullshit. Yeah. Like, I'm sorry. But once again, welcome to the fucking internet.
Yeah.
Is it your first day? Like, it sounds like is this a group of fucking boomers? What it sounds like.
A lot of the comments, people are agreeing with them.
So here's what I'm going to say. I'm going to take after Kristen on this.
What I do?
You should always talk to people before you have the campaign to get an idea about who the fuck they are, and send out the surveys and all that, just to know who
But
is
for
this
me,
person.
I'm the outlier.
It takes a little bit of legwork, but no, most of your campaigns, you know the people that are already on your table.
Yeah, but like when you're doing it online with random people, the internet is a weird place because the public is there. We don't actually interact with the public very much.
No, we
Like, we
interact with the internet.
Yeah, like we interact with our circles even when we're on the internet. We interact within our own echo chambers most of the time. So when you run into people who are just not like you at all, it's like, oh, yeah, it's a shock. Because you just
unless you're like me, who pretends to be a liberal in conservative Reddit pages, and then pretends to be a conservative in liberal Reddit pages because I like to stir the fucking pot.
No,
That's
you're a
funny as
troll.
fuck.
Yeah, you're just a troll, my guy.
I think that's just a much shorter word for the word libertarian, but thank you. I appreciate it.
Or a libertrolian.
Libertrolian, baby. Hold on. Thank you, Zoe. I appreciate that, and I love you very much.
You're welcome.
I think the DM did not do their due diligence, and they were just like,
I agree.
That's primarily DM issue.
hey,
I've changed my name tag.
I have a campaign. Anybody can join.
Nope.
These things are going to be happening. If you don't like it, don't join. And it's just like you have people who are very clueless and are very desperate for a campaign. This girl doesn't sound like she gets out much.
No.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't sound like she's got a lot going on socially, right?
Yeah.
She seems a little desperate, and for her, it's not even about D&D. It's about elves, right? Like she just wants to play anything with a fucking elf in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
which is fine.
Yeah. Which once again, like that is fine. There is a time and a place for that. All over the fucking place. You can find in a completely fucking elvish homebrewed campaign where all characters must be fucking elves and it's set in fucking Rivendell, right? Like you're fine, right? Like and nobody fucking cares, right? And even if you're not, even if everybody is playing fucking cyberpunk and you're like, well, I want to be an elf. Like, as long as the DM says
they can be plastic surgery into looking like an elf in Cyberpunk.
Right.
They have the technology.
Like, if the DM says cool, then shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Like, Joe has no fucking control or authority or input on a character I make.
Yeah.
Vice versa.
Yeah.
I shouldn't tell Joe a fucking thing about the character he makes. Now, Joe and I can elaborate on some things.
Like, like no one doesn't like wearing clothes with his characters when he plays BG3.
Right, when I play ball.
I find it a little disturbing, but I respect his choices because he's
one
my
fucking
friend.
time, and he just stuck with it.
Game respects game.
Right. Hey, listen, if you're going to be a bard, be a fucking bard. That's all
He was barding.
I'm barding the fuck out, baby.
He was cheeks the entire time.
All right.
Yeah,
I also take some severe what is it called? What is it called? I forget the name of it. It's the emotion where you feel like you're targeted and you're upset by it. I feel
personally attacked.
Thank you so much, Natalie. So I like to peruse the comments as well, and someone had the audacity to say in the comments. Someone had the audacity to say in the comments, "Average Slavellan fan." I happen to be a Slavellan fan. Take this as a major sign of disrespect.
It's always getting triggered over here.
I'm getting triggered.
Move on to the next one because the
next one.
Ultimately,
here's what I'll say. Here's what I'll say. Like, Zoe likes romance campaigns. I don't like romance campaigns. But like it's just different, right? Like, but we still play games together. We just have boundaries for those games. But
Right, and, like,
if she
even-
was like, "We're gonna play Blue Rose," I'm like, "I'm not fucking playing Blue Rose," and that's okay.
Yeah, but like even if fucking Zoe started to romance somebody in a fucking campaign that we were all in, like
Yeah,
We're
I
gonna-
wouldn't
we're
get in the
gonna-
way of that.
we're not gonna get in the way of it. Now, if
Yeah.
it starts fucking taking away from everybody playing,
Yeah,
then
yeah.
at least I know of at least 3 people who are gonna go, "Hey, Zoe,
Mhm.
we good?
Focus up. Focus up.
You're hijacking again, girl. Come on."
No,
But that's
it's fine.
The main asshole in the story is the DM that didn't handle it
Yes.
at the beginning.
I mean,
That's why everyone's the asshole.
Everyone's
Like,
an
I
asshole,
mean,
but the
but-
DM should have taken care of business.
Well,
Yes.
so I think that the DM has less of a fucking blame than the rest of the table, because if the DM is cool with it, then the DM is cool with it, right?
Mhm.
Hold on. Was
Now,
the DM participating in the side chats?
Let me
it
look.
doesn't say. I
kinda
didn't see that.
Assumed it was.
Hold
just
on.
That's a
because-
new question. Like if they're participating in these side chats without confronting that player, then that is a problem.
Okay,
Yeah.
DM is Misty. Hold on.
No, DM is Gloria, I thought.
No, Misty
That's
is
the second one. Who
the
comes in
DM is
later.
Misty. Gloria is the one who Lucy stole
Got it.
stuff from.
Holy shit, this story's convoluted.
It
Yes,
really
it
is. This is a story my wife would be into.
Yes, Misty was a part of the secret side chats.
Then this is the
Okay,
asshole.
then
Okay,
yeah,
so
that's
she-
a problem.
Then she knew.
Yeah.
And she
And
didn't do
you
anything
should've-
about it, so
She should have. She should have. Yeah, she should have taken the reins on that.
You should
and
have
had
a
an
problem.
adult
Like, she shouldn't have
conversation.
said something before that player
And
left. it.
Misty was
Yeah.
also
Oh, no.
Misty
His
was
laptop shut.
also Misty was also working with the post person, the person who posted on like secret plot twists on the side, which is fine, which is what you would want to do, like if you want to do a good one. But then they get upset when Lucy's like, let's move on from this thing and let's go do something else.
No, the DM should have handled that.
Yep.
That
Yeah.
that was a DM problem.
Yeah, that's a conversation. That's an adult conversation that needs to be had. That's
Yeah.
Okay,
I
and
mean-
then everything that what the Lucy was doing, she had Misty's permission.
okay, then it's not a that's the thing.
yeah.
If
yeah.
the DM gives you permission, you're not the asshole. The DM is the asshole. And the rest of everybody else needs to shut
Oh,
the
wow.
fuck up.
Like it sounds like the DM was trying to make her as uncomfortable as possible so that she would leave.
Yeah. No, it's legitimately like this is messy, and I love messy.
I
But
can
there's
tell.
there's a lot where it's like I think
It's just
it's not
immaturity.
okay. So looking at the major problem, right? The major problem is always the headline. Players obsessed with elves also think she's the main character. It is not the fact that you do not like that she's obsessed with elves, and is not the thing that she is not the main character. You don't like that. If it was, for instance, her focusing on the stuff that she stole, this would be a completely different conversation.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
totally different
It
conversation.
is the fact that they don't like this person,
But it's
because
also-
this person's having fun.
Yeah.
But also, let me piggyback off that, Zoe. If it
Mhm.
is the plagiarism stuff, it is a different conversation.
It is.
And you're even more of a dickhead.
yeah, because
We
you're focusing on
plagiarize
the wrong
everything.
thing.
Everything gets plagiarized. So like
Yes.
it's like, who
Really?
Let it-
cares?
Deal.
Let's be fucking so for real, right?
Yeah.
You have currently on your screen, if you're watching this, 3 highly experienced fucking GMs on your fucking screen right now. And not
Yeah.
one of us is going to sit here and put our fucking hand on a Bible in a courtroom and go, "No, Your Honor, I've never plagiarized anything for a game campaign."
Not
Yeah.
even on your best days. I have a whole fucking Goonies campaign I wrote.
I
Yeah,
got news for you, motherfucker. That fake vest wearing motherfucker that got demoted so the good GM could have a shot fucking
Word.
plagiarizes all kinds of shit.
Preach. Preach. Preach.
get
Brother Noah,
off
Noah,
the
go
nuts
off.
here.
Go off.
Well,
Go
I mean,
off.
come on now. Like, let's just because
Say
you
what you
fucking
gotta
wear a
say,
vest
Deacon. Say what
doesn't
you gotta
mean that
say.
you're immune from plagiarizing some shit so people can roll mat
Amen.
rocks and have laughs and have some kind of fucking therapeutic release with their friends. It's called
Amen.
tabletop role playing game. Everything is fucking fiction. Everything is fucking plagiarized.
Amen.
Jesus Christ. What are we doing here?
D&D is plagiarized Tolkien fantasy. They plagiarized Tolkien.
From the beginning!
It's all plagiarism. That's the whole thing.
And if
It's all
the
plagiarism.
fucking
It's
author
very
of
real.
the thing is plagiarizing, guess what? Everything else is plagiarism
Yeah.
and accepted therefore. Okay?
Yeah. It's plagiarized.
This whole fucking, you have to have a completely original idea.
You
You're
don't
not
have an
fucking
original
special,
idea.
and you don't because somebody else has had it somewhere down the fucking line. I'm sorry. I
Yeah.
personally, and yes, tooting my own fucking horn, think I am a great DM who runs great cinematic fucking campaigns. And you know what? I've stolen a lot of shit.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
have some original ideas that I'm sure exist somewhere out there in a different fucking game somewhere. That doesn't mean
Not a
that-
TV show or something you just forgot. Like, I mean, like, it just becomes part of your brain. It's part of creativity is just that we download a ton of shit into our brain, and it just like just becomes part of our critical thinking. That's all
I
it
got
is.
news for you. Is your character a hero? You've plagiarized. Is
Yeah.
there a villain? You've plagiarized. Sorry, those are the two main plot points in any fucking story, and every fucking story has them. Sorry, you're all plagiarizing something. Some of the stuff in the middle might be different, but you're all stealing shit from fucking everybody. Everybody does it. It's called tabletop. What the fuck?
Good job,
Fuck
Grumpy. I'm glad
Except
you're being
Grumpy.
honest.
Fuck off.
I don't like. I hate getting up on this fucking soapbox, but I see this shit a lot, and it
100%
just
Grumpy.
I cannot fucking take it anymore. Like, in
Amen.
what fucking world do
Amen.
you think you are the only person who has ever had a fucking thought remotely of some significance? Sorry, get the fuck out of here, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
But the
I
look
mean,
and light on
especially
how
a tabletop.
whenever
Like,
I
I
know
mean-
something that's familiar or a callback, is fucking amazing. Of course, I'm gonna fucking copy shit.
Look, this is called Interview with a Fucking Vampire, Anne Rice. Am I wrong?
No,
You're not wrong.
Am I wrong? No, I'm
You're
not. And
not
I haven't
fucking
even
wrong.
ran one of these start to fucking finish.
I mean, look, even movies do it.
Yeah.
That fucking blue avatar shit. I call that Dances with Wolves.
It is Dances with Wolves. It's also The Postman.
It's also Pocahontas.
It's also
Yeah.
Pocahontas. You're right. It's also fucking
Every
Last of the
serial-
Mohicans. Like,
Yeah.
it's
40% of serial killers.
It's
are
also
taxi
Last
drivers.
of the Samurai. It's
Yeah.
a lot of fucking movies.
yeah, like it's just Ferngully is a wild fucking take, but I see your fucking
No.
logic, and I raise the stakes 100% and say that it is definitely Ferngully 2.
Grumpy, I love you so much for that one right there. Yo, the name is Batty. The logic is
But like, I mean, it's I don't get the fucking hate for non-original ideas, bro.
Yeah.
30,
Please,
like-
just the whole thing from the back, please. Okay, it's just it's exhausting the amount of times I've seen this come up in fucking subreddits. Like,
Yeah.
who
Well,
the
and,
fuck do you think you are?
even I don't know how I said it a while ago, but 30% of serial killers get their fucking ideas from Taxi Driver. Like it
Yeah.
happens everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
I think I need to watch Taxi Driver because I
you
keep,
definitely need to watch Taxi
because
Driver.
it
It's
keeps
incredible.
popping up, and I'm just like, and like people are like,
You-
yes, you should watch
Watch
it.
Taxi
Don't
Hunter,
think
and then
why.
as soon as you're done, watch The Deer Hunter.
the
So-
Deer Hunter is
So
fucked up.
Taxi Driver and then The Deer Hunter.
Don't watch that one.
That was an intense movie.
That's an intense fucking movie, but it's a great movie too. but,
People
yeah,
don't
I mean-
really get Taxi Driver though. You have to understand that he is not the good guy.
You will get The Deer Hunter.
Yeah, the Deer
Listen,
Hunter's a little more on the nose.
They are making a point.
listen. The only person I've ever agreed with in a horror movie was the villain in Thanksgiving, because that was the only killer that I've met that was justified in everything that he did.
But I mean, like, okay, so prime example for this, right? Courtney and I were looking for something to watch the other day on Netflix, and we started watching The Movies That Made Us, right? And it's kind of like
Mhm.
these little hour-long behind the scenes of some of your favorite movies, right? and it
Mhm.
comes up Friday the 13th. Okay. Do
Love
you
those.
know how Friday the 13th got made?
No.
Some director who had never directed a film but wanted to saw Halloween and saw the box office dollars on Halloween and went, "Oh, I'll just make that."
No, yeah, that makes sense because all horror movies conglomerate in together because I took a horror movie class and that's what they
Yeah.
taught us.
Right. And it's like, okay, Halloween is historically loved horror franchise. So is Friday the 13th. So is
Yeah.
Nightmare on Elm Street. Guess what? They're all the
Mhm.
same fucking movie at the end of the
They
day.
are the same
Every
Yeah,
time.
but they're all
One of
so good though. All Wes Craven movies are so
Right.
good.
But it's like, how are you gonna sit here and go like, oh well, Friday the 13th isn't good because it's just a plagiarized copy of Halloween, which is a
Yeah.
plagiarized copy of Nightmare on Elm Street. Like,
Yeah.
guys,
Go fuck yourself.
yeah,
Go fuck
So what
yourself.
I'm hearing is we should only thank the one person who ever came up with an original thought, which was Mary Shelley when she
Ron
created Frankenstein.
I thought you were gonna
Yeah.
go with Ron Paul.
Yeah.
No, Mary Shelley is the only person on earth who came up with an original thought. Good job, women.
Yeah.
Creator
All right.
high
Let's
five.
try to get one. Let's try to get one more question in.
Do we have
I'm
time
thinking-
for one more?
I found the counter spelling another player's fireball is short.
Okay,
Which one was
fireball.
it? Counterspelling Fireball.
Yes,
Yeah.
am I the asshole for counterspelling another player's fireball?
Let's see.
Okay.
Do you
So
want me
I've
to
been
read,
playing
Noah?
D&D with a bunch of friends
Never mind.
/ friends of friends for a while, and our party is currently working for this local lord. Everything was going fine. We're all having fun. Last session, we were rescuing a bunch of hostages from a bandit gang. The aim was to do it stealthily without battle, but the rogue got seen, and it quickly became a fight. Am I reading the right one? I am
Yes.
reading the
Yeah.
right one.
Yeah.
Okay.
For sure.
So now we have a battle in the middle of this camp with a bunch of NPC villagers trying to wander away at the same time, which makes it a lot harder because we can't really use AoEs. Bullshit, you can't. It isn't going great, and eventually our sorcerer decides to just chuck a fireball in. Yeah, he's a sorcerer. Regardless of the fact that it will almost certainly kill most of the people we're trying to save. Once again, sorcerer. To be fair, the character is true neutral, and it more or less tracks that he go for the easy option, even if it's not necessarily the right thing to do. Third time, sorcerer. His logic is he thinks we're losing the fight and that a dead party will not save anyone, whereas nuking the bad guys allows at least some of the hostages to escape. Okay.
The logic isn't wrong so far.
Yeah, so far, I don't see the problem. However, I decided that killing off the hostages and pissing off our patron lord is a really bad idea. I smell a paladin! So
no,
I
you're wrong.
So I counterspell the fireball. I'm playing a chaotic good archfey warlock. This really
Wow.
pisses off the sorcerer player, but we keep going and eventually win the battle with only a few casualties. You just lied. You're a paladin. Stop.
Archie
After
Moore
the
is mad.
After the session, we get into an argument with about half the table taking each side. Sorcerer player reckons that you should never counterspell another player's action, as that's basically PvP.
What?
Whereas I think it was the appropriate thing to do at that moment.
That's PvP.
Point scene up to debate can go either way. To be clear, this is a no PvP table where we have kicked out a guy who repeatedly tried to screw over other players, but I feel this was the right thing to do for the party. So am I wrong here? The DM recommends what I did was fine, but a couple other players disagree. Who wants to go first? Because boy, I got some fucking thoughts on this one too.
Ooh, this is interesting because it's like, well, on one hand, player agency.
Right.
Sorcerer wants to do a thing, but you think it might be ruining the story, and you handled it in the fiction. I don't know. I mean, like the DM is okay with it. I mean, ultimately, OP did have the better plan, but
that's player agency on both sides.
Okay.
yeah.
So here's my thought process, right? Like they made that decision as the character, right? Because when you're doing a counter spell, you can't think like, oh, I'm going to counter spell. That's like instinct. I'm counter spelling. That's your character shining through and being like, boom, this is what I need to do, which makes sense. Now, if they said out loud, like, pause, isn't this gonna hurt people? And then after discussing it, then that becomes metagaming, which then I think becomes PvP. I think if it's unintentional, like a fireball spell, we'll use that as the example. And let's say I use a fireball spell and I somehow magically hit because they're in the area of the effect, Joe and Kristen. Is that technically PvP because they were in the radius? Because then you can't do any kind of AoE spells because then that's considered PvP.
So
I guess nothing intention. It's not PvP.
Okay,
I don't think it's PvP.
let's
I
give
don't think
this
it's
an
PvP.
example that we've used on fucking stream. Okay,
Mhm.
I, as Saturday, wanted to
Yes.
do a thing.
Mhm.
Everybody remember this? This is the penultimate session of our 7C mini campaign. Okay, and what did Zoe do?
I tried to save your ass.
But Zoe went against my wishes, as what I stated I was doing as the character, and
But
put
it
me
was
over
all
a
in the
railing.
fiction.
Right,
Mhm.
100%. But what I'm saying is, I said I was doing A.
Mhm.
Yep.
Zoe said, "Not so fast, motherfucker," over the railing,
Yeah.
and pushed my character. Now, is that PvP? Is it not? Because I don't technically think it is. Now, I'm
No.
also the type of player who goes, okay, we're doing chaos. I like chaos. Let's do chaos.
Yeah.
Right?
yeah.
So, like, it doesn't bother me. But by this guy's interpretation, that would be considered PvP.
Exactly.
I don't think it's PvP.
I don't
the
think
reason
it,
behind it's what
So,
makes it PvP.
like, I think like when Kristen got slapped by that paladin, that's
That's
PvP, right?
Right.
Like that's PvP.
yeah.
Yeah.
But like counterspelling another spell because your character is good and they're neutral,
Mhm.
that's just storytelling.
Yeah.
So
Right. But so here's my problem with that's just storytelling, right? Is
Mhm.
where did the fucking line go?
one of the
Okay,
one-
so he says his idea is to just casually launch fucking fireball, right?
yeah.
OP says, however, I decide that killing off the hostages and pissing off our patron, blah 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 blah. Right?
Yeah.
Okay, so what the fuck was that? That was my headphone holder. So if Sorcerer has an idea of where the story goes, that's player agency. Warlock has, excuse me,
Yeah, I agree with Grumpy on
the
this.
Paladin has
I
an
agree with Grumpy
idea
on this.
with where it's going. What does Grumpy say? Is it okay? Maybe depends on your table. Should have talked about PC conflict, but also I don't like a single character making a decision. Hugely affects the group without the group being able to have any say.
They both did.
So 100%, I agree. But also, if you're not doing PvP, okay, we talked probably a year and a half ago about contested roles at the table. And if you're not going to do PvP, then motherfucker, you better learn what a contested role is. Because there
I
are
love
many of us here
contested
and we
roles.
all have fucking things that we want to do. And we, at least the 5 of us right here, plus Jen, all kind of play the same way as we're going to let the story play out and we're going to react to the story as it unfolds. We're going to react to how the story was written, not write the story and then react to it. Okay.
Yeah.
That's how, and I think that's probably the best way to fucking play. But if you're not going to allow PvP, then when the sorcerer says, I'm casting fireball, and the wizard says, I'm going to counterspell your fireball. Okay. Full stop, 100%. The GM should have gone, okay, I need both of you guys to roll a d20.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Like a contested Arcana roll or
fucking-
something.
No, not even a contested Arcana roll. Roll a d20. Whoever gets it wins. Not a
Yeah.
fucking intelligence check, not a fucking con save, none of this
Not based on
Just a
bullshit.
stats at all.
raw D20.
Roll a fucking dice. Because that's what the game is. It's the roll of the dice determines, can you do the thing, can you not do the thing. They should have rolled dice. Any other outcome is bullshit, and it is pick me energy with favoritism. I said what I said. I fucking stand by it.
I
But
don't know. I don't know, if I was in that game, I wouldn't have cared about that situation at all, regardless of how it happened. If
Right.
there was a counterspell or not, I would not have given a fuck as long as we got the thing done. I wouldn't have cared if people were crispy critters at the end or if they weren't. Because either way the story moves forward, like, personally, I don't give a shit. But I also don't give a shit about player PvP. Like, Zoe literally cut my hand screens in our last campaign, and I thought that was cool. I don't give a shit. Like I just, this is not an issue, really.
Okay.
It shouldn't be an issue.
Yeah. If I was
So
a DM, I would have let it ride. I'd let it go.
Yeah.
The top comment I really do agree with. You acted in character to save lives. That's legit. However, the sorcerer is now pissed outside of their character, and that's a separate issue. Does the counterspell break the table's anti-PvP rules? Needs to be addressed by the DM. Talk it out as players, and if you can't get a resolution, you or the sorcerer might need to find a new table in the long term.
Well, but here's my only problem with that comment, because I was tracking for the first half of it, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's you acted in character to save lives. That's legit. However, sorcerer's now pissed out of character. Well, number one, I guarantee the sorcerer's pissed in character as well.
Yes.
And number two, the sorcerer has a right to be pissed out of character.
Yeah.
Because you are fucking gray zone PvPing him because your fucking outcome didn't happen. And I'm sorry, like that's some bullshit. You're gonna I get the whole, I'm counterspelling because it'll piss off my patron. Okay, guess what? Sometimes patrons get mad. That's how it goes. Learn how to fucking arc, dipshit. Like,
I think the patron isn't referencing towards the warlock. Like, it's the person who sent them to go out and get the hostages.
Yes.
Yeah, like
okay. Either way. The fact still is that people are going to get pissed off because it didn't go a certain way, right?
Yeah.
But
that's part of being adults. Like,
right.
Like this isn't something you should give a shit about.
No. Not at all.
I think both of them are just like crying about something that is a non-issue altogether.
They're upset they don't get their way. I mean, that's for
like either one would be bad. But they would both be mad at the situation,
right?
Instead of being like, well, this is how it's going to turn out, and we're going to move forward. Like, either way, it's an interesting story. If we save them or if some of them get burnt up, it's an interesting story regardless, and we move forward.
And even
wait, on this one, is it all or nothing? Grumpy, please clarify.
Change the situation a bit. Enemies give the party a chance to surrender. If they don't, the party will die. TPK, all but one player wants to surrender, and the one who won't doesn't care that the whole party would die. I think that is very different.
Yeah.
Because now you're taking player agency all the way out from everybody at the table. Like, the reason that I think the original post is so fucking on the nose and egregious is because he's doing the same exact thing that he's roasting the other person in the story for.
Yeah.
He's mad because his outcome wasn't gonna happen, and now he's going to roast somebody for it in a subreddit. Like,
right.
And that's why I'm ultimately
I find it all immature. I find it immature on both sides.
Yeah. Well, in Grumpy's situation, though, in my mind, it would become a persuasion check or an intimidation check.
I wouldn't make any check. I would say, you know what, fuck it. They have to convince this guy. Or it just happens. If they all agree to a campaign like this, but beforehand, I would never put them in a situation like this if they were not fully mentally prepared for a situation like this.
Yeah.
But I would have the party use intimidation or persuasion checks against the one that doesn't want to surrender.
I wouldn't.
I mean,
I wouldn't. I would. That's taking away agency too. I would just be like, no, like you have to convince him.
Yeah, I mean,
Convince him.
and see, like, the thing is both players. It seems to me, and I may be wrong here, but it seems both players have an idea of what they would like to happen, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
Either one is a viable outcome. Okay? Either one. Both are favorable to half of the table, right? Because the guy said that like half the table was for, half the table was against, right? So,
Mhm.
okay, you've split the table. We can do this either fucking way, right? So why are we bitching? Like,
Yeah.
whichever.
Yeah.
And that's the thing where I say specifically in this situation, like you're rolling contested, okay? Whichever one happens, happens. And we're going to tell the story.
It's just fate.
Yeah, like it's
just part of a story. Like,
yeah, I mean, like this is not something where like
they're
the
all
last
assholes.
couple things that the last couple things that we've talked about, some of them have been, major consequences. Some of them have been minor consequences, right?
Yeah.
I would say pretty much everything we've talked about today is minor consequence at best. But like,
Yeah.
there's not really any consequence to either one of these situations. Either some of the fucking NPCs dies and your boss is mad. Well, guess what? Go to work, sweetheart. You'll learn. It's going to be fine. Your boss
Back
is always going to be mad at you. Right?
alone.
Yeah. Like I'm literally the top performer in the entire fucking district. My boss hates me. Right? It's fine. It is what it is. You can still be good at your job and be hated by your boss.
Yeah.
But the other situation is they all survive. Okay, so either one is fine. Like, it's fine. You can tell a story with either one. It would be different if dude was like, I'm casting fireball and also fuck this insert random group of marginalized people because that's how we like there's no consequence to this guy fireballing these people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're
You know
not
what I
real
mean?
people. Remember that. They're not real. Like,
Yeah, they're not real people, and he didn't say anything that's come out of Kanye West's mouth while he was casting fireball, so
Yeah.
he's fine. He's just an asshole sorcerer, but
Well,
he's a
I
fucking
mean,
sorcerer.
OG Kanye West did have some good points. OG Kanye West. I'm talking
Yes, OG Kanye West.
Hurricane Katrina Kanye West had some good points.
It's them fucking Kardashians, man. I swear to God.
he moved to Hidden Hills and got fucked up. Them horses did
Okay.
something.
Them fucking Kardashians. They just ruining the careers of people left, right, and center.
Going back to Grumpy's question, or not Grumpy's, the original post. If you try to cast fireball and someone else counterspell, then the DM can take the fucking people you're fighting against, have them see that as a weakness, and give them a bonus of some kind. Because y'all can't be a united front. Like, there's ways to play this.
Because, I mean, when you think about it, they already just used two of their actions to cancel each other out.
Right.
Well,
So,
one used a reaction that just canceled someone else's action.
Yeah.
So that person doesn't have a turn.
Yeah. So I mean, they can that can give them the tide if the DM is calculating action economy correctly. He can use that against them.
Really, the ultimate proper way to handle this is okay. Joe, you're the sorcerer. I'm the wizard. Joe, cast your fireball.
I cast fireball.
Hey, man. Are we sure we really want to do that? Like, are we absolutely fucking for sure? Because it's going to piss off these people, blah, 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 blah. Are we sure we want to do this? Can we do something else? Because I would hate to have to counterspell you because my character won't be able to stand for that. And then you would lose a turn. I'd have to burn an action. We're just putting everything at risk here.
Yeah.
That's how you handle that situation.
Yeah.
You're saying
Full
people have
stop.
to communicate with each other?
Exactly.
Then he goes,
Because then,
Like I've been saying the entire time, though, it's a non-issue. Like
right.
this would not come up at our table. Like we would have handled it. Like it would have not even have been portrayed as a problem.
I would.
Like, I would not
Because at
even
our table,
considered it.
Joe would have cast Fireball, and I'd have been like, "Oh shit!"
I think we all would have been like, let's fucking go. Let's fucking do this.
You would
No,
cast
and
vicious
even-
mockery to make it even worse.
Yeah, Joe would cast Fireball. I would cast fucking. But see,
Yeah.
even
Yeah.
in universe, right? With Joe doing Chaos Gremlin shit and Noah just doing standard 5e fucking support bard, right?
Yeah.
Okay, here's how I'm gonna fucking handle that. Joe, you sure you want to do that? Yep, nope, that's what I want to do. Okay, cool.
Fucking Weeball.
So Noah's gonna cast fucking Mage Hand on Joe's Fireball, and I am going to direct it to the least concentration of innocent NPCs possible.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I mean, like, you
Everybody fucking wins.
can, and
And
you
then
can
I,
also
as a
do
DM,
that
put an oil
anyway.
barrel right there.
Yeah, and then Kristen somehow finds a way to kill twice the amount of NPCs Joe was intending to kill in the first place, and
Yeah.
then a dog dies.
Yeah, then we send Maddie in and she starts killing children for the fun of it. So I mean, like, it's, you know.
And then someone tosses your dead best friend's corpse into a fire, and then somehow they turn into a teddy bear.
Yeah. But like it's just that's the
flip one
thing.
out.
Like number one, you've got a fucking sorcerer and a warlock in the same goddamn game. You're not running the most serious of fucking campaigns in the first place because you've got a greasy fucking edgelord and a wannabe paladin. Like,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. The math ain't fucking mathin', okay? Like,
I mean,
let the shit
so-
roll. It is what it is.
You're gonna hate what you're gonna
Go
hate
ahead.
what to say, but this is a part of my biggest issue with 5th edition as a whole. 5th edition does not teach DMs how to be DMs. That is the biggest issue overall. I have looked at the Dungeon Master's Guide. It is not a Dungeon Master's Guide. I don't know what the fuck it is. Mostly just a magic item holder. It is a Dungeon
Yeah.
Master's Guide.
There's a disclaimer that says much watch Stranger Things.
Yeah, people learn more about dungeon mastering from Critical Role and Dimension 20 than they do from the Dungeon Masters.
Yeah, from
I
that guy in the
learned-
vest.
Yeah,
I
from the
learned-
guy in the vest.
I actually learned how to play D&D from listening to the Adventure Zone.
Exactly. And this is my main issue is these DMs are so out of their element because they have no framework for how to deal with basic shit like this.
Right.
And because
But
of that,
also,
players
Joe's not
fight over
gatekeeping
dumb shit.
DMing. I want you
I-
to hear this. Joe is not gatekeeping somebody DMing a game for the first time.
Absolutely not. I want the exact opposite. I want them to write a good Dungeon Master's Guide. Even if
I'm
I don't
trying.
play Dungeon D&D,
I'm
the
trying,
Dungeon Master's
Joe.
Guide, the Dungeon Master's Guide is the best thing for all of TTRPGs.
Is
as
the
a
new
whole.
DMG out?
I think it is. I haven't read it, but I haven't heard good things about it.
I'm
Here's
gonna
the
order
thing.
one.
That is the most important book in all of tabletop role-playing game. That is the first game that most people run. That is the first book that most people read to learn how to run a game. And the 2014 one was dog shit. It was dog. Even Chris Perkins said it was dog shit. They just had to get something out.
Put some
This
steak
is-
on that dog, Joe. It was
Like,
dog shit.
it was. And this is the problem that I have is a lot of these things that I'm seeing are from DMs that are over their head with these simple issues that can be easily addressed in a book.
Right, but they're also not telling their table that the depth is possibly too much. They're saying no,
They
I know how to
don't
do this.
know.
I know what I'm doing.
They don't know. They don't know. That's the issue is that they don't know. They don't know what's going on.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like not everybody's a good communicator as well. Like there's a lot of nerds out there that we don't play with because well, we have noses. So
it's true.
like, you know, they're not the
My man
best
speaking
communicators.
facts.
They're not the best communicators. There's a lot of people that we don't play with, that we don't talk to. They're not the best communicators. They're not as self-aware either. It's they don't know that they're out of their depths. They're just playing the game.
Right.
Like
Yes,
you had
right.
the DM who the guy slapped you. He didn't know what. Like he didn't know that was a problem. He didn't know. Like it was.
Oh, yes, you're right.
Like for us, we hear that we're like, wait, what the fuck? Like no,
Right.
no, get that guy out of here. But like he just didn't know. Like he has no training. He has no guidance.
Yeah.
Whatsoever. Like
guess-
the only
I guess
way.
right.
The only way you get really good as a GM, unfortunately, is to have other good GMs play with you.
That's how I got good. Fucking running for Matt, running for you guys.
Yeah.
That's how I got
Like-
good. Or I don't know if I'm
like-
good. But that's how I got
Like
better.
we all kind of have a lineage here where we learned from other really great game runners.
Right.
And
And ones that you trust enough and that are comfortable enough to say and comfortable enough with themselves to say, I see what you're trying to do, or I see what you're doing, and this ain't it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Or they're just naturally good at it. But
Yeah, or
like,
they'll call you out and be like, hey, I see what you're trying to do here, but maybe we go
Yeah.
about it this way instead. Like somebody like a GM will play on your table saying, I see what
Yeah.
you're doing, but you need to stop. Like, do it this way because it's gonna fuck up.
yeah. And if you
Right,
do
like,
it
I mean-
enough times, you get it.
Like I don't know about Joe, but I mean I know of 3 times where I have snapped Kristen while we were playing and gone, hey, I foresee this becoming a problem.
And you
I've
say,
never
no,
done
I
it.
see it too, but
Right. But
yeah,
I mean, one of them was the thing we talked about last week, and then there was one other thing in the Fallout campaign, and then there was something in the original 7th Sea campaign that I was like, hey, do you have an actual fucking arc for this, or is this just something that's going to become a problem that you need some help getting out of, because I can see that
Yeah.
look on your face.
Yeah.
And like I mean, it's just
but I also trust you guys enough to say,
Like,
hey,
it-
I need help.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, a lot of people don't have that help. Like, if you're in a small town, you might just be the only group in that town.
Yeah.
And it's just like you and that Dungeon Master's Guide that isn't a Dungeon Master's Guide. Like, how do you learn how to do this? Like,
Right.
how do you do it right?
all right.
Like-
Well, we are now 40 minutes past my time to clock out for the night.
All right, go holler at your honey.
Fine.
Go holler
But,
at your honey and watch the wrestling.
I pulled up a in-depth review of the 2024 DMG. I'm going to purchase said 2024 DMG
I was looking at
and start thumbing through it.
Give us your.
Unless somebody wants to shoot me a fucking link.
Oh, yeah, I could probably get you. a
Because my
PDF.
any flip is not fucking working.
I can probably get you a PDF.
But I saw some things in just the review that I'm interested in that was addressing your concerns, Joe, directly. So I would like to take a look at that and maybe see if I can't get that done by next week, so I can kind of holler at you boys and let you know. But
Alright.
ladies and gentlemen, it's Monday night, and you have been live and living killer from the bowels of the internet's basement with the Degenerates with Dice Monday Night RPG Talk Show at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. The only time zone is real and or matters. We'll be back next week, same bad time, same bad channel, for another exciting fucking episode of Degenerates with Dice. And maybe some more Am I the Asshole? Maybe some more topics. Maybe I got a fucking DMG review for you. You never know. Shit gets crazy. We don't talk about topics until fucking Monday at 4 p.m. Central Standard Time, the only time that's really and or matters. So it's always this fucking surprise to you as it is to me, because I don't read the group chat till 6:30. So you've had Zoe, you've had Kristen, Natalie, Joe, and the internet's favorite dipshit, me, and without
And Grumpy Cord.
And
we're all
Grumpy
like a
Dog.
prom dress.
And Optic. And Optic.
And
Yes,
Optic.
and our lovey lead chat. Hey, check the fucking Discord for Twitch stream notices for me and the girls. I don't know if anybody else is jumping in that game, but just
Can't. But I will
Just
mod.
to put this out there so it's out there publicly, this campaign we are playing with just the podcast cast members, not the chatters. We will eventually try to do that later on down the line, but this one is a kind of just for us hanging out and blowing off some steam
Yeah.
type of thing that we'll let you hang out and chat for, and make jokes about somebody's outfit and choice of clothing
And choice of mods. There is some nudity in your game.
No, that's not nudity. That's just me removing Shadowheart's underwear because it's an option.
And us making fun of every person who's obsessed with elves everywhere we go. Those dumb
Also,
bitches.
come check us out next week. We're gonna give massive elf hate or something. I don't know.
Yeah. Fuck Astarion and Shadowheart. those
Zoe is
stupid
bleeding on the
elves.
inside as she says this. I can already tell.
She loves Astarion.
Fuck those stupid ass elves, bro.
All right, guys. I'm gonna go hang out with my wife and see what's going on with the WWE World Heavyweight Champion scene. Love you guys. Bye.
Have fun.
Bye.
Bye.